Court is now in session.
Darn thing. There we go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Black Friday, and hopefully everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your friends and family. I sure did. I had lots of turkey, and I literally passed out at like 6 o'clock last night. In the middle of the Dallas Cowboys-New York Giants game, I was at my girlfriend's house with her family for Thanksgiving, and she can tell you for a fact that I was snoring like a complete baby. I was like, but it is what it is, I guess. But anyways, welcome to the PCBC Season 2, Episode 9, where today we'll be doing a recap of the matchups that occurred on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, November 25th through November 27th. For those who have not been experiencing the PCBC experience, this is the Pennsylvania College Basketball program here on Instagram Live, where we talk about things dealing with Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference basketball and anything like that situated with the PSAC in terms of basketball. I am your honorary judge and host of this incredible show, Noah Spitfire, reporting live from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. Let's get this caseload started, as we also have to deal with the previews for tomorrow and Sunday's matchups on November 30th and December 1st. I actually was originally going to do this as a 4-day episode, today doing a preview for 4 days, but I'm going to make it, episode 10 will be on Monday, Cyber Monday, and then do the previews for Monday, Tuesday's games, which there's only 4 games that occur within the 2-day span. And then episode 11 will occur on Thursday, December 5th, with the matchups being on December 6th and December 7th. All right. So there were 2 games that occurred on Monday, but because we had enough time to go through the first of the 2 games, which was Pitt Johnstown at Rio, taking on the University of Puerto Rico at Rio Pedrillas. I did my rules way too much there for my R's. Spanish. I like it. But we had enough time to finish talking about the recap of the Pitt Johnstown game against Rio Pedrillas, which Pitt Johnstown won 67-62. However, we did not have enough time to talk about Lock Haven versus Wilmington, Delaware. So this is our first of 15 games we'll be discussing on today's docket. Before we talk about the 12 games that occur between tomorrow and Sunday afternoon. So anyways, Wilmington, Delaware against Lock Haven. Lock Haven ended up winning this game 74-66. In the first half, Wilmington, Delaware outscoring Lock Haven 31-27, but then Lock Haven outscoring Wilmington, Delaware 47-35 to reach the final score 74-66 in favor of the Lock Haven Bald Eagles. Lock Haven improving to 3-5 on the season, while Wilmington, Delaware continues to struggle to start the season. They are now 1-5. Top scorer for Wilmington, Delaware. Their top scorer was Manir Waller in 34 minutes. He shot 6 of 15 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, with 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 steals for a total of 14 points. Trey Hawkins in 23 minutes had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal in 20 minutes. And Skip Burton at 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal in 32 minutes. For the Wildcats, they, in the first half, average shot 33.3% from the floor, 26.7% from three-point range, 62.5% from the free throw line. Second half, 37.1% from the floor, 37.5% from three-point range, 37.5% from the free-throw line. Overall, they shot 35.3% from the floor, 32.3% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. Lock Haven's top scorer yet again was Eli Washington. 29 minutes, had shot 5 of 10 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 5 out of 7 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals for a total of 16 points. Isaiah Stewart in 35 minutes had 15 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. And Blake Deegan, 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals in a total of 24 minutes. Gabe Springer, 7 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks in 22 minutes. Lockhaven in the first half shot 29.4% from the floor, 12.5% from three-point range, 2 out of 16, and 71.4% from the free throw line. Second half, they shot 51.7% from the floor, 46.7% from three-point range, and 66.7% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 39.7% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 7 out of 28, and 68% from the free throw line for the Bald Eagles. So that concludes Monday's state of games. Hope you guys had a good. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Boda. Be ready because we're going to be talking about around pretty soon. So we have the 10 a.m. games. We're staying with Pitt Johnstown in Puerto Rico still. This was the second game that Pitt Johnstown played in Puerto Rico. And it was, again, originally I said Interamericana University, who they were supposed to play. It ended up actually being Ana G. Mendez of Puerto Rico. Pitt Johnstown winning this game 97-90 in overtime. In the first half, Pitt Johnstown outscoring Ana G. Mendez 37-35. And then Ana G. Mendez of Puerto Rico outscoring Pitt Johnstown by a score of 45-43. In overtime, Pitt Johnstown outscoring Ana G. Mendez 17-10 in overtime to reach the final score of 97-90 in favor of the Mountain Cats. Pitt Johnstown improving to 6-3 on the season. A surprising start for them, which is good news to hear for them. Top scorer for Pitt Johnstown was Jay Rose, who in 38 minutes shot 10 of 18 from the floor, 3 out of 6 from three-point range, and 12 of 15 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block for a total of 35 points, which if I'm not mistaken, that's the second most points scored by a PSAC player this season. Only Cam Kearney scored more points in a game, and that was last week against Mansfield, where he scored 39. Ryan Smith, in 32 minutes, had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Sean Dillon, the former Seton Hill Griffin, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, with 0 turnovers. Very impressive performance, and he did that in 39 minutes. Pitt Johnstown in the first half shot 43.8% from the floor, 28.6% from three-point range, just under 54% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 44% from the floor, 62.5% from three-point range, and 72.7% from the free throw line. In overtime, Pitt Johnstown shot 5 of 7 from the floor, or 71.4%, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 0%, and 7 of 11 from the free throw line, 63.6%. Overall, they shot 46.9% from the floor, 43.8% from three-point range, 65.2% from the free throw line, 1 technical foul being assessed to Baden Forup. Ana G. Mendez, top scorer was Derek Garcia, who in 34 minutes shot 8 of 10 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal for a total of 19 points. Angel Perez, in 15 minutes off the bench, shot 70% from the floor, scoring 15 points with 1 rebound. And Alejandro Carmona, 32 minutes, 5 of 11 from the floor, 4 out of 6 from three-point range. He had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Ana G. Mendez, in the first half, they shot 44.4% from the floor, 38.9% from three-point range, 4 out of 4, or 100% from the free throw line. In the second half, shooting 58.6% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 58.3% from the free throw line. In overtime, they shot 3 out of 7, or 42.9% from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 33.3%, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. Overall, shooting 50.8% from the floor, 38.7% from three-point range, 70% from the free throw line, and 1 technical foul being assessed to Iram Sanchez. Next game, Seton Hill and Pitt Greensburg. So not too far away, I think it's like a 10-minute drive from Pitt Johnstown to Seton Hill, not too far away. Seton Hill, this was a 2 o'clock game that occurred. Seton Hill winning this game pretty easily by 22 points. In the first half, Seton Hill outscoring Pitt Greensburg 41-31. And Seton Hill outscoring Pitt Greensburg in the second half 43-31. Final score being 84-62 in favor of the Griffins, who again improved to 6-2. Pitt Greensburg dropping to 2-3. Top scorer for Seton Hill was Kendrick Curtis, who had a really impressive performance for Seton Hill. 27 minutes, shot 10 of 13 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. 13 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block for 22 points. And 12 out of his 13 rebounds were on defense. Very impressive performance for Kendrick Curtis. Gage Lattimore in 27 minutes, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, shooting 4 out of 10 from the floor and 2 out of 5 from three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Ryan Mice in 28 minutes shot 4 of 6 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal for a total of 10 points. In the first half, they shot 54.5% from the floor, 28.6% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. In the second half, 51.6% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, 42.9% from the free throw line. Overall, they shot 53.1% from the floor, 43.5% from three-point range, 54.5% from the free throw line. Pitt Greensburg, top scorer was Matthew Marichak, 31 minutes, shot 9 of 16 from the floor, 4 out of 9 from three-point range, and 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for a total of 22 points. Jackson Breyer in 33 minutes, 4 of 13 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 11 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. So he had a pretty good performance as well. Josiah Wyatt Taylor, 20 minutes, 2 of 6 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist for a total of 11 points. Pitt Greensburg in the first half shot 26.8% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 83.3% from the free throw line. In the second half, shooting 35.5% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 30.6% from the floor, 31.8% from three-point range, and 78.6% from the free throw line. Also, I want to give a shout-out to Montauk basketball. I believe tonight is their first matchup of the season. They take on West Samokin. I know a couple of my students are online joining this podcast right now. They host West Samokin tonight at Montauk. So good luck to them in their first matchup of the season. All right, back to the PSAC. Dominican against Millersville. This was a really surprising game. So let's get to it. I actually ended up watching a lot of the remaining of the second half of this game. So let's get to this game. The Chargers versus the Marauders. First half, they tied. Millersville and Dominican New York scored 36 points each. In the second half, they both scored 33 points each. This game went into overtime. Dominican New York outscoring Millersville 10-7, reached a final score of 79-76 in favor of the Dominican Chargers, winning 79-76. Dominican improving to 3-2, Millersville dropping to 5-3. Dominican New York's top scorer was Emmanuel Smith. In 37 minutes, shot 11 of 16 from the floor and 8 of 11 from the free throw line. 9 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 4 steals for a total of 30 points. Jaden Horace in 43 minutes, shooting 8 of 17 from the floor, 2 out of 7 from three-point range, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals for a total of 22 points. And Isaiah Hannes in 42 minutes, 5 of 12 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal for a total of 10 points. Excuse me. First half, they shot 47.1% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line. Second half, they shot 44.4% from the floor, 37.5% from three-point range, 60% from the free throw line. In overtime, the Chargers shot 3 of 8 from the floor, 37.5%, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 0%, and 4 out of 5 from the free throw line, 80%. Overall shooting 44.9% from the floor, 28.6% from three-point range, 68.4% from the free throw line. For the Marauders, their top scorer was Drew Stover, who in 38 minutes shot 7 of 12 from the floor, 0 of 1 from three-point range, 9 of 14 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal for 23 points. Former Mansfield Mountie Siraj Ali, in 39 minutes, 9 of 13 from the floor, 4 out of 8 from from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, and a steal for a total of 22 points. Montel Cooper in 42 minutes, 9 of 14 from the floor, 1 out of 2 from three-point range, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks for a total of 19 points. In the first half, Millersville shot 53.9% from the floor, 0 out of 4 from three-point range, 0%, 57.1% from the free throw line. Second half, they shot 48.3% from the floor, 27.3% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. In overtime, Millersville shot 2 of 3 from the floor, 66.7%. They took 0 field goal attempts, 3-point field goal attempts, and 3 out of 4 from the free throw line at 75%. Overall, Millersville shooting 51.7% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, 59.1% from the free throw line. Excuse me, I have an important phone call. Yes? You're telling me that Cal's a bunch of frauds and Danny Sankum had another meltdown in the locker room? Well then, good to hear. Thank you, Kyle. I will gladly explain why Cal is a fraud. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, let's talk about the choke job that is California, Pennsylvania, who is currently somehow ranked 10th in the country despite, for some reason, not having 3 starters on their roster. Let's get to this game. They took on 14th ranked Daemen University. This game being played in Amherst, New York, just outside of Buffalo. And man, I'm telling you, this game was a complete disaster for good old California of Pennsylvania. In the first half, Daemen outscoring California 51-27 in the first half. In the second half, Daemen outscoring Cal 60-50, the final score being 111-77. Cal losing by 34 points in this game. Oh, what a bummer. Top scorer for Cal was Donald Whitehead Jr. in 34 minutes. Shot 6 of 10 from the floor, 4 out of 6 from three-point range, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal for a total of 20 points. Eli Brooks off the bench in 11 minutes. Duncan Moy off the bench in 24 minutes. 4 of 9 from the floor, 4 out of 8 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for a total of 13 points with 1 block. Jordan Buchanan, a freshman, one of the freshmen starting for Cal this season, 25 minutes, 4 of 9 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists for a total of 11 points. The Vulcans in the first half shot 34.6% from the floor, 25% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 51.5% from the floor, 55.6% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 44.1% from the floor, 43.3% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. Daemen, their top scorer was Benjamin Bill, who came off the bench, mind you. 19 minutes, shot 11 of 13 from the floor and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 6 rebounds, 2 assists for a total of 25 points. Justice Hemphill, in 21 minutes, shot perfect 6 for 6 from the floor, 2 out of 2 from three-point range, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So he had a perfect shooting day. 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals for a total of 16 points. Justin Glover, 17 minutes, 5 of 6 from the floor, 2 out of 2 from three-point range, 1 rebound, 2 assists for a total of 12 points. The Wildcats, this explains why you're probably getting outscored by 24 points in the first half, because they shot nearly 20% better than them in the first half from the floor. 54.1% from the floor, 41.7% from three-point range, and 66.7% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 65.6% from the floor, 46.7% from three-point range, 73.3% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 59.4% from the floor, 44.4% from three-point range, 70.8% from the free throw line. Yeah, they shot nearly 15% better from the floor. I'm telling you, man, these Cal fans are really getting to me because they're like, oh, well, we don't have 3 starters. You know how many starters we don't have right now that are in our roster? 3. Dallas Dillard, Alfonso Pickens Jr., Denzel Casablanca. There are 0 excuses for why Cal should be complaining right now. Maybe go back to learning how to not lose by 34 points. Sorry, guys. And Danny Sankum, if you're watching this, maybe you're probably wondering why you can't win by... Maybe that's why you can't beat a team from New York. Let alone a team that, is pretty decent. But a team that I was never expecting this would be a blowout. Anyways, next game, Clarion and Penn State DuBois. Clarion improving to 7-1 on the season, man. I'm telling you, they're impressive this year. This team is no joke. They're literally 1 win away from tying their win total from last season. They went 8-20. Mind you, this was a team 2 years ago that only won 2 out of 28 games. So the rebuild is definitely working for Clarion. In the first half, Clarion outscoring Penn State DuBois 39-37, and then outscoring them 57-40 in the second half. Final score 96-77. Again, Clarion improving to 7-1, and they're at the top of the PSAC West, which everybody in their mind was like, oh, Cal was supposed to be at the top. Well, stranger things have happened. Penn State DuBois dropping to 0-5. Poor Daniel Schmay. Shout out to him because he's an IUP assistant coach under Coach Joe Lombardi. The good news is, though, Penn State DuBois had 5 guys in their lineup with double-digit points. And their top scorer was James Pearson, who in 13 minutes off the bench shot 3 of 8 from the floor, 0 out of 3 from three-point range, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, and a total of 12 points. Ashton Fortson in 28 minutes, 5 of 10 from the floor, 0 out of 1 from three-point range, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for a total of 11 points. Nair Poplar, 28 minutes, shot 4 of 12 from the floor, 3 out of 7 from three-point range, 7 rebounds, 1 assist for a total of 11 points. Caleb Pryor, in 28 minutes, shot 4 of 11 from the floor, 1 out of 4 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals for a total of 10 points. And Bo Verdell, in 28 minutes, 5 of 11 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks for a total of 10 points. Penn State DuBois in the first half shot 40.5% from the floor, 36.8% from three-point range, 0 out of 0 from the free throw line. Second half, 45.5% from the floor, 18.2% from three-point range, going 2 out of 11, 88.9% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 42.9% from the floor, 30% from three-point range, 88.9% from the free throw line. Cam Kearney continues to dominate yet again, as he, in 31 minutes, shot 12 of 16 from the floor, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal for a total of 28 points. Traden Gray off the bench in 18 minutes, shot 11 of 15 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 6 rebounds and 2 steals for a total of 24 points. Justice Easter in 33 minutes, 5 of 11 from the floor, 1 out of 4 from three-point range, and 4 out of 6 from the free throw line, with 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, and 3 steals for a total of 15 points. Gavin Cote in 32 minutes, 3 of 8 from the floor, 2 out of 7 from three-point range, 5 out of 5 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 block for a total of 13 points. The Golden Eagles, in the first half, 51.7% from the floor, 22.2% from three-point range, 2 out of 9, 63.6% from the free throw line. Second half, shooting 61.1% from the floor, 45.5% from three-point range, 80% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 56.9% from the floor, 35% from three-point range, 71.4% from the free throw line. East Stroudsburg and Goldie Beacon. The Warriors versus the Lightning. East Stroudsburg in the first half outscoring them, the Lightning 41-39, and in the second half outscoring the Lightning 49-37, and East Stroudsburg winning by a final score of 90-76. East Stroudsburg improving to 4-2, Goldie Beacon dropping to 2-5. Lakeem McGaley, the top scorer for East Stroudsburg in 24 minutes, shot 9 of 14 from the floor, 13 out of 14 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and 4 steals for a total of 31 points. Ethan Millerins, in 27 minutes, shot 3 of 4 from the floor, 3 out of 4 from three-point range, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal for a total of 13 points. Nasir Griffin off the bench in 21 minutes, shot 2 of 6 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 5 out of 7 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for a total of 10 points. East Stroudsburg in the first half shot 45.5% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. Second half shooting 60.9% from the floor, 50% for three-point range, going 3 out of 6, and going 90% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 53.3% from the floor, 40% for three-point range, and 36 out of 41 from the free throw line, or 87.8%. For the Lightning, their top scorer came off the bench in 27 minutes, shooting 7 of 11 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range. Jalen Robinson had 1 rebound, 4 assists, 2 steals for a total of 16 points. Zachary McQueen, 20 minutes, 4 of 6 from the floor, or 4 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 7 from three-point range, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, and a total of 13 points. Shane Taylor, 26 minutes, went 3 of 7 from the floor, 1 out of 5 from three-point range, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 11 points. Zayn March, 34 minutes, 2 of 4 from the floor, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals for 10 points. And Trey Powell, 29 minutes, 4 of 8 from the floor, 1 out of 1 from three-point range, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals for 10 points. The Lightning in the first half shot 56% from the floor, 37.5% for three-point range, 88.9% from the free throw line. In the second half, shooting 45.8% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 83.3% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 51% from the floor, 34.8% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line, 18 of 21, with 1 technical foul being assessed to the Goldie Beacom Lightning. Next game, Edinburgh versus Roberts Wesleyan. Roberts Wesleyan outscoring Edinburgh 49-42 in the first half, and then outscoring them in the second half 47-40 to reach the final score of 96-82 in favor of Roberts Wesleyan, improving to 3-3. Edinburgh dropping to 4-4. The top scorer for Edinburgh was Steve Kelly, 33 minutes, 7 out of 12 from the floor, 3 out of 4 from three-point range, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals for a total of 19 points. Bryce Baez in 32 minutes, 7 of 8 from the floor, and 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, with 9 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block for a total of 15 points. Ryan Lajkovic in 34 minutes, 5 of 11 from the floor, 2 out of 3 from three-point range, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 3 assists for a total of 14 points. And Michael Dunn in 24 minutes, 5 of 11 from the floor, 4 out of 9 from three-point range, 4 rebounds, 1 assist for a total of 14 points. The Fighting Scots in the first half shot 50% from the floor, 42.9% from three-point range, and took 0 free throw attempts in the first half. Second half, 43.8% from the floor, 35.3% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 47.1% from the floor, 38.7% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. For Roberts Wesleyan, their top scorer was Malik Brooks, who in 30 minutes shot 13 of 16 from the floor, 2 out of 3 from three-point range, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals for a total of 29 points. Jermaine Taggart, the second, 25 minutes, shot 5 of 11 from the floor, 1 out of 5 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, and 1 block for a total of 16 points. Armando Carmacho, 27 minutes, 6 of 13 from the floor, 2 out of 5 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and 4 steals for a total of 14 points. And Mohamed Soriano, in 23 minutes, 4 of 7 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal for 10 points. In the first half, they shot 61.8% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line, 3 out of 6. Second half, shooting 51.5% from the floor, 28.6% from three-point range, going 2 out of 7, and 64.7% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 56.7% from the floor, 35.3% from three-point range, 60.9% from the free throw line. 1 technical foul being assessed to Arenado Carmacho. Felician versus Bloomsburg, another really easy pick. Felician outscoring Bloomsburg 36-32 in the first half, and then outscoring Bloomsburg by nearly double the amount of points, 45-23. Final score being 81-55, favor to Felician, who improves to 3-1. Bloomsburg dropping to 1-7. And in Chris Best's tenure, that's now 7-55 in his tenure as head coach of Bloomsburg. Congratulations, they are now 12-88 since the start of the 2021-22 season. Felician's top scorer was Jabri Fitzpatrick, who in 37 minutes shot 7 of 18 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals for 19 points. Marcus Pierce, 33 minutes, shot 7 of 13 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for a total of 17 points. And Jonathan Isometh, 22 minutes, 6 of 9 from the floor, and 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. 14 rebounds, and 1 block for a total of 14 points. Felician in the first half shot 41.7% from the floor, 25% three-point range, going 2 out of 8, and 66.7% from the free throw line. Second half shooting 45% from the floor, 18.2% from three-point range, 2 out of 11, and going a perfect 7 out of 7 from the free throw line at 100% in the second half. Overall shooting 43.4% from the floor, 21.1% from three-point range, 84.6% from the free throw line. Top scorer for Bloomsburg was Matt Bangel in 26 minutes, 5 of 13 from the floor, 1 out of 2 from three-point range, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for a total of 14 points, being the only player for the Huskies to score in double digits. In the first half, they shot 36.4% from the floor, 37.5% from three-point range, 3 of 8, and 71.4% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot an abysmal 6 of 24 from the floor, or 25%, 0 out of 6 from three-point range, 0%, and 78.6% from the free throw line. Overall, they shot 31.6% from the floor, 21.4% from three-point range, 76.2% from the free throw line. Final game from Tuesday was Kutztown versus Georgian Court. Kutztown winning its second game of the season, outscoring Georgian Court 36-35 in the first half and outscoring them 47-36 in the second half, with the final score of 83-71 in favor of the Golden Bears, proving to 2-4, while Georgian Court drops to 0-6. Georgian Court's top scorer, Cam Edmonds, in 29 minutes, shot 6 of 17 from the floor, 1 out of 6 from three-point range, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, and 4 steals for 21 points. Donovan Crawford in 35 minutes shot 6 of 15 from the floor, 3 out of 11 from three-point range, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal for a total of 17 points. And Amari Jones in 18 minutes, 3 of 5 from the floor, 1 out of 2 from three-point range, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block for a total of 12 points. Georgian Court shooting 45.2% from the floor in the first half, 30.8% from three-point range, 42.9% from the free throw line. In the second half, shooting 31.3% from the floor, 12.5% or 2-16 from three-point range, and 77.8% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 38.1% from the floor, 20.7% from three-point range, 68% from the free throw line. And 1 technical foul being assessed to Cam Edmonds. Kutztown, their top scorer was Jalen Bryant, who in 38 minutes shot 8 of 18 from the floor, 3 out of 7 from three-point range, 10 out of 11 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 4 steals for a total of 29 points. Tyler Koenig, 25 minutes, 5 of 7 from the floor, 3 out of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds for a total of 13 points. Cameron Roberts, in 32 minutes, 2 of 6 from the floor, 2 out of 2 from three-point range, and 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal for 12 points. Jaden McGee, in 29 minutes off the bench, 3 of 11 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for a total of 12 points. In the first half, Kutztown shot 33.3% from the floor, 33.3% from three-point range, 81.3% from the free throw line. It's cold outside, Liam. Very cold. In the second half, 50% from the floor, 57.1% from three-point range, 90.5% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 40.7% from the floor, 43.8% from three-point range, and 32 out of 37 or 86.5% from the free throw line. Very impressive performance for Kutztown in that matter. So that concludes Tuesday's games. On Tuesday, I believe it was 6-3. Yes. 6-3 on Tuesday. Games that I missed were Millersville against Dominican, Cal, shocker, against Daemen, and Edinburgh against Roberts Wesleyan. So those 2 days, 8-3, not too bad. Wednesday's games. Chestnut Hill against Westchester. Yeah, that rhymes, that works. Westchester against Chestnut Hill. First half, the Golden Rams outscoring Chestnut Hill 27-23, and then outscoring them 47-29 in the second half. Final score being 74-52. Westchester improving to 5-2. Chestnut Hill dropping to 2-4. Top scorer for Chestnut Hill was, I'm going to do my best on this, Amari Salvi. 26 minutes, 3 of 9 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds and 1 block for a total of 11 points. Although I will give a shout out to Landon Shivers, 22 minutes, 4 of 5 from the floor, 10 rebounds, 8 points, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Amari Salvi being the only scorer in double digits for Chestnut Hill. In the first half, shooting 32.3% from the floor, 7.7% from three-point range, 1 out of 13, and going 2 out of 4 or 50% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot an abysmal 8 for 30 from the floor, 26.7%, 4 of 17 or 23.5% from three-point range, and 90% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 18 out of 61 or 29.5% from the floor, 5 out of 30 from three-point range, 16.7%, and 78.6% from the free throw line, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Chestnut Hill as a team. For Westchester, 3 guys scored in the double digits, or 4 guys in double digits. 3 guys scored with 12 points each. This is the team we'll be facing next Saturday at the Hollinger Fieldhouse. Westchester, we'll start with one of the 3 guys with 12 points. That's Elijah Allen, 27 minutes, 4 out of 10 from the floor, 0 out of 5 from three-point range, 4 out of 5 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block for 12 points. Devontae Dennis, 21 minutes, 5 of 10 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 steals, and 2 blocks for 12 points. Joshua Walker, 18 minutes, 6 of 9 from the floor, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals for 12 points. James Johns Jr. off the bench in 19 minutes, 2 of 6 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, and a total of 10 points. The Golden Rams in the first half shot 37.5% from the floor, 1 of 8 or 12.5% from three-point range, 2 out of 5 or 40% from the free throw line. Second half shooting 54.8% from the floor, 3 out of 8 or 37.5% from three-point range, and 76.9% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 46% from the floor, 4 out of 16 or 25% from three-point range, and 66.7% from the free throw line. Next game. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just announced breaking news, though. I have really important news to tell you. It's kind of interesting to think of this next team, because right now I have them as the front runners for the biggest disappointment of the 2024-25 season. Our recipient, Shippensburg, would love to give this trophy to another team instead of being the two-time defending champions of the biggest dud of the PSAC basketball season. This award right now as the front runner goes to Slippery Rock University. Yay. They played against Lake Erie College, and I'm telling you, Slippery Rock cannot shoot threes to save their life. I'll explain why. Maseo Austin was the top scorer, though, for SRU, who in 34 minutes shot 8 of 15 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 block, and 4 steals for 25 points. My man, Cursor, in 39 minutes shot 9 of 18 from the floor, 1 out of 5 from three-point range, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals for 22 points. Jomo Goings in 33 minutes, 5 of 9 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 3 steals for 14 points. And Sheikh Samora off the bench in 22 minutes, shot 4 of 6 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, had 9 turnovers, 1 steal for 11 points. The Rock shot 50% from the floor, an abysmal 1 out of 9 from three-point range, 1 out of 11. Don't worry, it gets better. And they shot a perfect 100% from the free throw line, going 5 out of 5. In the second half, they shot 53.3% from the floor, an abysmal 2 out of 8, or 25% from three-point range, and 82.4% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 51.7% from the field, 3 out of 17 from three-point range, 17.6%, and 86.4% from the free throw line, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Jomo Goings. For the Lake Erie Tornadoes, continuing their incredible start this season, with one of their assistant coaches being Jake Perrin, another IEP coach that was under the reign of Joe Lombardi. Cameron Johnson in 13 minutes shot 6 of 8 from the floor, 3 out of 5 from three-point range, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists for a total of 18 points. Joshua Dames, 11 minutes off the bench, 4 out of 5 from the floor, 4 out of 4 from three-point range, 8 rebounds, 1 assist for and 3 steals for 12 points. Micah Bays off the bench in 12 minutes, shot 4 of 6 from the floor, 2 out of 3 from three-point range, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds and 3 steals for a total of 11 points. Griffin Toure off the bench in 16 minutes, 5 of 8 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and the block for 10 points. And Gio Moore off the bench in 16 minutes, 3 of 7 from the floor, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 steal for a total of 10 points. Lake Erie in the first half shot 52.5% from the floor, 50% from three-point range, and 33.3% from the free throw line. Second half shooting 61.3% from the floor, 53.9% from the three-point range, 75% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 56.3% from the floor, 52% from three-point range, 66.7% from the free throw line, with 1 technical foul being assessed to Aiden Filippini. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you cannot win games when you're being outscored. When your three-point field goal percentage is 35% worse than your opponent, that is not going to win you games. And mind you, as a team, Slippery Rock University is shooting 23% from three-point range. Now, I was kind of curious and got a little bit analytically trying to figure out what was the worst three-point shooting team I could think of. So I did some research, and the 1980-81 Philadelphia 76ers, according to NBA records, had the worst three-point field goal percentage as a team, they finished shooting 20.8% from three-point range. That is not territory you want to be at, ladies and gentlemen. Next game, Bowie State taking on Shepherd. Oh, wait. Hold on. Go back. I forgot about the score of the Lake Erie Slippery Rock game. Lake Erie College in the first half outscoring Slippery Rock 49-34. And then Lake Erie outscoring Slippery Rock 58-48. Final score 103-82 in favor of Lake Erie. who improves 7-1 on the season, while good old Slippery Rock is still at the bottom of the PSAC West at 2-5. For reference, their former head coach, Kevin Reynolds, has double the amount of wins in the same number of games. In Point Park's first season in Division II, they're 4-3 so far this season. Maybe it's time for a coaching change, guys, because Ian Grady has not been doing a good job. Back to Bowie State and Shepherd now. Bowie State in the first half outscoring Shepherd 37-23. Shepherd outscoring Bowie State 33-25. Final score, Bowie State winning 62-56. Bowie State improving to 4-4. Shepherd dropping to 4-3. Top scorer for Shepherd was Chase Parr, who Shepherd will see next Friday. Game being played in Shepherdstown. Chase Parr, the top scorer for Shepherd in 29 minutes, 6 of 10 from the floor, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks for 14 points. Brody Davis in 30 minutes, 5 of 10 from the floor, 3 out of 8 from three-point range, 4 rebounds, 1 assist for 13 points. And off the bench, Cole Parr, brother, Chase, 20 minutes, 5 of 10 from the floor, 1 out of 2 from three-point range, 0 out of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist for 11 points. The Rams shot 30.3% from the floor, 12.5% from three-point range, 2 out of 16, and 33.3% from the free throw line. In the second half, shooting 43.8% from the floor, 44.4% from three-point range, 50% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 36.9% from the floor, 6 out of 25 or 6 out of 25, 24% from three-point range, and 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 40%. Bowie State, their top scorer, came off the bench in 22 minutes. Kayvon Corley, shooting 4 of 8 from the floor, 2 out of 5 from three-point range, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist for a total of 13 points. And Warren Boganda, 26 minutes, 5 of 8 from the floor, 1 out of 2 from three-point range, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block for 11 points. The Bulldogs shot 53.9% from the floor, 30% from three-point range, 85.7% from the free throw line. Second half, shooting 42.1% from the floor, 1 out of 5 or 20% from three-point range, 66.7% from the free throw line. Overall, shooting 48.9% from the floor, 26.7% from three-point range, 73.7% from the free throw line. I'll be back in just a moment. Sincerest apologies for that. IUP in Lincoln, final game of the 15-game stretch that occurred from Monday through Wednesday. This game took place while I was in Pittsburgh when my brother and I were at the Penguins game. So let's get to this game. IUP outscoring Lincoln's 22-16 in the first half. And then Lincoln outscoring IUP 41-39 in the second half. IUP winning 61-57 over the Lions. IUP improving to 5-2 on a 5-game winning streak. Lincoln dropping to 2-4. Top scorer for Lincoln, PA was Baker Cleveland in 34 minutes, 7 of 14 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from three-point range, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds and 2 steals for 23 points, being the only player for Lincoln that scored in double digits. In the first half, they shot 25.9% from the floor, 16.7% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 31.4% from the floor, 42.9% from three-point range, 92.9% from the free throw line. Overall shooting 29% from the floor, 35% from three-point range, and 87.5% from the free throw line. For IUP, their top scorer was Christian Moore, who in 35 minutes shot 7 of 14 from the floor, 2 out of 6 from three-point range, and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals for 23 points. Kaimani Marara in 37 minutes, 3 of 8 from the floor, 0 out of 3 from three-point range, 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 5 assists for a total of 12 points. Demir Brooks, 30 minutes, 4 of 9 from the floor, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks, and 1 steal for 10 points. Sarp Furton, 35 minutes, shot 3 of 7 from the floor, 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks for 6 points. Tyler Grove, not his best performance for this season. 33 minutes, 1 of 8 from the floor, 0 out of 5 from three-point range, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal for 2 points. Luke Triggs in 17 minutes off the bench, 2 of 7 from the floor, and 0 out of 2 from three-point range, 6 rebounds, 1 block for 4 points. Ian Herring in 13 minutes shot 2 of 2 from the floor off the bench, 3 rebounds, 1 steal for 4 points. The Crimson Hawks, they shot 33.3% from the floor, 0 out of 8 from three-point range, 0%, 66.7% from from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot 48% from the floor, 20% from three-point range, 68.4% from the free throw line. Overall, IEP shooting 40% from the floor, 11.1% or 2 out of 18 from three-point range, 68.2% from the free throw line. And that does it in terms of the recap for from Monday through Wednesday. So overall 2-0 on Monday, 6-3 on Tuesday, 3-1 yesterday, improving to 70-38 on the season. For picks and predictions, that's a 648 correction percentage. So 64.8% of the games I've gotten correct so far. Not too bad. So we're slowly improving. Give it time. So we have tomorrow's games. 2 o'clock start. So we got 1 game at 2, 1 game at 3, 2 at 4, 1 at 5, and 1 at 6. First game on schedule is 3-3 Glenville State traveling to the McKenna Center to take on 6-2 Seton Hill, which I am going to be choosing Seton Hill for this matchup. 3 o'clock game, a game I actually may end up attending. We'll see. But US South Carolina Buford taking on Slippery Rock University at the Morrow Fieldhouse at 3 o'clock start. I'm going to be choosing South Carolina Buford. I will not be picking Slippery Rock until they actually get a beneficial win. But we'll see. 4 o'clock games. So this is the first of 2 games that occurs in Erie, Pennsylvania tomorrow. Mansfield taking on Walsh University of Ohio, based out of North Canton. The Cavaliers against the Mounties. I'm going to be choosing Walsh, Ohio in this matchup. Another 4 o'clock game in Kutztown. Kutztown Bears hosting Wilmington, Delaware. I'm going to be choosing Kutztown on that matchup. 5 o'clock game at the Macomb Fieldhouse. Edinburgh hosting Teal from Greenville, Pennsylvania. I am choosing Edinburgh in that matchup. And then 3-2 West Virginia State, the second of 2 games in Erie. West Virginia State, who is 3-2, taking on 6-2 Gannon. I will be choosing Gannon to win that matchup. For the other matchups, Wilmington, Mansfield 1-5, Walsh 2-2, Buford 6-1, Slippery Rock 2-5, Wilmington, Delaware 1-5, Kutztown 2-4, Teal 3-4, Edinburgh 4-4. Sunday, 1 game at 2. 4 games at 3 and 1 game at 4. First game is a 2 o'clock game in Erie, Pennsylvania. It will be Mansfield versus West Virginia State. I'm choosing West Virginia State in that matchup. 3 o'clock game, Bowie State 4-4 taking on 2-4 Shippensburg, who has not played since last Sunday when they lost to IUP by 15 points. I'm choosing Bowie State in this matchup. 5 3 o'clock game, 4-2 East Stroudsburg traveling to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to take on 5-2 Holy Family. I am choosing East Stroudsburg in that matchup. California, Pennsylvania, ranked 10th, currently ranked 10th on a 2-game losing streak, 6-2, taking on 2-3 Wheeling, who actually made their matchup against Slippery Rock competitive. I feel like Cal's going to win this game, but if they don't have Bryson Lucas and Keith Palak III, this game could be a lot closer than expected. Could Cal lose 3 in a row? Time will tell. The best game of the match of the weekend, in my opinion, 14th ranked Daemen University, who came off a 34-point beating against California, ranked 14th in the country right now, 5-0, taking on 7-1 Clarion. This game being played at the Tippin Gymnasium. I really, really, really would love to pick Clarion on this matchup. I think Daemen's going to pull out with a really close win at the Tippin Gym. Could Clarion pull off the upset, though? We'll see. We shall see. And then the final game for the weekend of the 12-game set from tomorrow and Sunday is Walsh, Ohio. The Cavaliers taking on Gannon. This game at 4 o'clock in Erie, Pennsylvania. I am sticking with Gannon on this matchup as well. So anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful Black Friday, and thank you guys for joining me for this early episode of the PCBC. I am planning to do doing an episode, the next episode on Cyber Monday, sometime in the afternoon before I end up traveling to IUP. So I'll actually make the IUP South Carolina Buford preview on Monday. I was originally going to do it today, but I decided not to because I might as well, because then I can have the 4 games from Monday, the 2 games on Monday, 2 games on Tuesday, and do a 12-game recap. Gives me a little bit of time. But anyways, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful Black Friday and a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys on Cyber Monday in the afternoon. Until then, this is your honorary judge, Noah Sipper, saying so long and have a good rest of your day, reporting live here from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania.